It's from iPhone, just because I haven't gone live in a while. It's a bit of an informal go live. I want to test a little bit how it is to go live from iPhone. Should have a good audio because I am using AirPods Pro, so that should be good. And then I'm gonna go on chat.restream.io to see. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my Italian skills in doing this. Perfect. Okay, the chat is here, and I just wanna check. Well, I'm bad actually. Also, I was playing around with the ball while. Yeah, there you go. I'm just gonna test my audio. Perfect. Should be good. I see myself. Okay. Cool. So basically, I thought about going live for a couple of reasons. To first of all test. The network connection here is by Vodafone is good. Weird thing, we're in the middle of the countryside and it's great. While next to my house is like close to zero. So that was weird. But so that was one test. The second test is that I'm testing to go live from iPhone to multiple platforms. So I'm going live right now on LinkedIn. Oh shit, my iPhone just fell. How did it fall? There was no. Sorry. That was just. I'm gonna move this a little more. I think I know what I need to do. Perfect. Yeah, so test the network, first of all. Test the app for on iPhone that I'm using right now. And I'm using this app. You can ask me in the comments what I'm using. I'll reply. It's a really cool app. It's my favorite. So it's cool because I'm able to go live straight from my mobile to LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, and all of them. So that's good. And what else do I want to test? Yeah, I want to test if I could do a screen share, do a review of Apple Fitness. And that, if that's not gonna work, then I'm gonna have to go live from Android and then just show the screen. Because Apple Fitness has definitely been one of my favorite things of this year. Together with this, with the e-ink Android tablet. That was risky. With the e-ink Android tablet. Oh, maybe I could put it up there actually. Yeah. Let me see. This is actually my go-to. This is where I always place my iPhone. Yeah, this is nicer. It's where I place my iPhone when I do some Apple Fitness workout. And what else is there? Just some thoughts about Apple Fitness. You know, since I guess I can talk about it before even going live. So for me, for instance, I had my brother who was using some YouTube videos to do the training, but it was like not really motivating for me, you know. So I felt I needed some feedback. I needed something to like tell me, you know, if I'm doing the exercise right or not, and record it on my rings. Like if it doesn't record, if it's not helping me close my rings, I'm not happy, you know. So that's what Apple Fitness is doing basically. It's checking, you know, what kind of stuff you're doing, and it's syncing it with your Apple Watch and with your Apple Health data. And it's just, if there is one time that I felt like I was projected back in California, it was this through Apple Fitness, which of course to me means a lot, since I am adopted by California as a Californian. And so that was amazing. You know, it was really like felt like being in California, and you know, I can't wait to have like use it in a dedicated space within the next few weeks just a dedicated gym space for that. And yeah, like, you know, even right now I'm just doing a little bit of this. My heart rate is going up. Having feedback as to what's going on and knowing like when to stop, even knowing how much you're improving it or not. It's really important. And then there looks like there's always new content, and there's like a lot of trainers that make it interesting, you know, because it's funny how a little bit like in real life, I was looking at some trainers and I'm like, yeah, this guy's not really, I don't know. No, mostly I like to have female trainers. Don't ask me why. And it's nice to be able to choose your own trainer, right? There's so many different trainings. There's always new trainings every week. So I'm always like, always want to test something. Of course, this is just the first release, so I expect Apple to do more stuff on the social perspective, which Apple Fitness already has. I expect also Apple to start tracking my movement, a little bit like Kinect by Microsoft was doing, which I haven't seen anywhere. It's really something that I miss. And what else? Why did I just got logged out of the chat here, so I've now been able to see your messages if you wrote anything. This would be nice to get give me just 1 second. I'd love to. Cool. Okay. So those were like some thoughts about Apple Fitness. What did I not like? I mean, I wish there were like more reminders. I know it's like a lot pretty early, and I should write down all this stuff, otherwise I'll forget. But right now I'm in this sports mode, so I'll wait a little bit. What else? Not sure what else. Yeah, okay, here's the thing that I realized about why I love Apple Fitness, is that just like with games, I've not really been playing around any games. I mean, gaming is also another thing. I don't really like gaming, but that was also another reason why I didn't really play many games. There's too many low quality games with too many ads and stuff like that. So I actually, also to try it out, since I have Apple One Premiere, which is how I have Apple Fitness, I started playing a little bit of those Apple arcade games, just to even like study what they are and like what Apple selected. And of course, just the fact that I have high quality, no ads, no nothing, it just allows me to play and pushes me to play better. And like, you know, same thing with this, you know, I didn't know what service was good or not. I think like all the sports services, they need to do more free trials to really get people in, and more like some partly free content. And yeah, what else? Yeah, I think overall it's good. I mean, I'm excited to see how it plays out and how it evolves. I hope Apple invests a lot in Apple Fitness. I definitely plan to invest a lot more of my time. And yeah, those were my thoughts about Apple Fitness. What I wanted to do right now is just to test if, when I share the screen from my iPhone, and yeah, you're gonna hear some. Okay, hold on. So I wanted to check, can I share my screen from here? I guess not. I guess either you start. It'd be great to have a way to like also switch camera and go live with another phone. Sorry, I'm still in the testing kind of mode. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I should be recording the screen right now. So, okay, cannot. If I started with the video, I cannot switch to like screen share. What'd you call it? Oh, this is embarrassing. I was like playing around with my ball in front of everyone, but yeah, don't really care. Yeah, that was about Apple Fitness, and you know, I've always been about a lot of kind of smart uh, equipment for fitness. So this actually this ball that I'm playing around with is supposed to be a smart ball. Adidas didn't improve it. Nothing else really happened. Worst of all is actually it's getting deflated on its own. So I was like, that was crap. But also the other thing that I have that I could show you that I really like. Although I need to check if there is the app for. I want to check if it works okay also with just with the Apple Watch is smart rope. So this has been really cool. Kind of hot after this little bit of warming up. This has been really cool because it basically allowed me to to be honest, I didn't use it as much as I should, but whenever I use it, I really enjoyed it. So the experience was amazing. Really enjoyed it. But I wished, again, it's a lot about those reminders. Like if there's one kind of app that I wish it would have a lot more notifications, it's definitely the fitness apps. Maybe I should keep this outside. It's definitely the fitness apps. So I hope the battery is still okay. This actually has a lot of years. I was surprised it was still working. So it's, as you can imagine, it's pretty much just a jump rope that counts how many jumps you do. And also it has an LED in this part of the cord where, especially when it's a little bit darker, you can see, and actually even now you might be able to see it, you can see how many jumps you've been doing. And that one also is connected to Apple Fitness. Like for me, again, like, yeah, actually the battery's okay. I definitely need it connected to Apple Fitness for me. And I'm really curious to see whether I might need to. Let me try to do a few jumps just with the Apple Watch, and I'm curious if it's actually it's gonna pick it up on Apple Watch. No, it didn't. I need to first like pair it up here. Okay. I wonder what happens when I use the phone for something else. So now it's called Smart Rope. Another big mistake. In an old app, somehow for whatever reason they build a new app instead of updating the old. Like I don't understand why would that happen. Like basically you lose the password to your developer account. like how bad is that? So let's see if I'm actually, yeah, I don't know if you can see it. I saw it for a second somewhere in here. Which is one of my favorite workouts. I get an immediate boost of like happiness and energy after I do a few jumps. Yeah, and it's working. You see, so got 52 here. Typically, I'm able to do about 100 each time, and I used to go up to 1,000, 1,500, up to 2K, but that was while I was more fit in California. Now I'm fat in Europe. Let's see if I can do this more, but this is amazing. I mean, like, I wish there could be more gamification and so on with challenging friends, doing kind of workouts with friends. That's what I would need, cell phone tracking, and I mean, now that I'm realizing, I'm really glad I'm doing this workout and thinking about health and fitness tech. I'm getting a lot of ideas from this. What? Why the hell did it? Oh, good. At first it said 39, now it says 91. That was weird because I was already at 52. Yeah, what I was thinking is that if Apple really wants to win, I think they should open up more to third-party developers. and let, for instance, people create apps within the Apple Fitness application, so that I can always see, like, you know, kind of what's going on with my workout, where's my heart rate at. Because now I missed some of the functionalities of Apple Fitness, and Apple cannot develop all of the hardware and all of the software on its own. I mean, and definitely as far as health tech, the big winner of this year is the Apple Watch 6. Got the red version, give some money for charity. Feels good about it. Love the color. Love the new display. Although now I'm checking my heart rate. It's stuck at 42. Let's try a little bit more. I definitely need to write down a few of the spots, or I'm not gonna remember any of them. And I should check for comments. There you go. I'm trying to find the where it says the number of jumps. It was right here, but it was hard, probably impossible for you to see. Maybe I should turn it around and show you. So I'm wondering, like, from your side, what have you seen in terms of, you know, smart fitness? I never really played around with Fitbit. I don't really know what happened to the company, to be honest. That would have been a. I'm interested about that, but I'm curious about, like, what am I missing? I mean, to be honest, I think I have plenty. I just need to. I seriously just need to do more and put in more time. I was just trying to access Discord because there's a way to, like, see the chats from the live stream, seeing them here on Discord. And I think it's better because the perfect, there you go. Okay, great. Live, okay. I'm curious. Yeah, so I just want to make sure and I guess my other question is, like, I am very happy with my Apple Watch, but I'm curious to still have an Android watch to see what's going on with the health stuff in there. Oh, that was bad. But thank God I have a hat. In terms of apps and in terms of what Google offers, I always like to compare all the different services, even just for me to learn as a software developer, not directly myself, but with my fellow software developers, what is cool, what is good, and stuff like that. Maybe now you can see it. Let me see. Okay, this is bad. I'm becoming really bad. Come on, let's go. Yeah, it's directly in front of me. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. Let's see. I can see this number. It's like at the height of my belly. What? Why is it? I still see that, like, 42. No, was it? It started from scratch. I hope not. It did start from scratch. No, here it says 202. There's some interesting, funny thing happening. Maybe it's like the session was 42 and then overall it's like 202. It doesn't show my heartbeat. This would definitely be important. I've been going live for around 20 minutes. I think this stream looks good, so that's good at least. Stream works well. Vodafone holds up pretty well. I don't see it on my iPhone right now. Maybe I'm gonna check on on Twitch. Well, actually, maybe I didn't even log in here yet. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I'm still live. I just want to double check the audio and stuff like that. I don't have good coverage with this. This is Iliad. Okay, prova. It's cool though to do a live streaming in a soccer field while working out. Yeah, cool. One thing I would love to do with this live stream is to, have them start from Zoom, and then yeah, basically what I need to do is to let them start from Zoom so people can join in the Zoom, and then just like chat with friends. But my issue with that is that I would need somebody to help me like with the Zoom bombers. Like the biggest issue is Zoom bombers. How could we address Zoom bombers and just going live in a more chilled, relaxed way on a weekend? How do we get that done? I need to check on this. This could be quite fun because actually when there was lockdown, and now we're kind of like going back to this lockdown, I did this a few times, and I connected with some friends. Like one of my favorite memories, and I connected with a few, but this friend of mine from Nokia times who's in US, who's a super Jirki from Finland, well, who's actually still based in US, I think, joined, and we started talking about like 5G because he's still very much into the whole like mobile networks world. And it was like so great to reconnect with some friends and like share the conversation live. It was like the impromptu stuff was great. To be honest, I've not had the time, and I've not had also like the energy, and it's like quite draining to set up the go live kind of with people, and to like basically this should be more fun, right? For me should be more impromptu. So the whole thing that I need to set up in a specific time and be there with a specific person, unless it's really something that's like business critical, I don't want to go through that hassle, because it's quite draining on myself. But if we would be able to have some more like impromptu join the live session, great. The issue is that how do I manage that, especially like how do I let people come in? I just need to probably go live again via Zoom. And then the other issue is that I can only do it, no, actually I need to do it from my PC or Mac, but I need to kind of and so that's a bit of a problem because I need to leave home with the live already going, which is weird. Get in my car and I'll get down the stairs. Like that's impossible to do. I probably lose network too much. But what I could do is to leave the computer on at home, log in from remote, make it start from my computer, and then like control it from mobile. That's what I could do. That's what I will do. That could be fun. So next Saturday, or maybe even tomorrow, since it's Sunday, I could give that a shot. Okay, let's do another 100. Oh, that was bad. It almost hit me in a bad way. This was all like tied or curled up, so just hit me. I'm getting tired from this workout, guys. Sorry, I'm like a bit out of shape, so even without doing too much, I already feel. And yeah, like I would love to see the number of jumps right there on my screen. It would be so much more motivating, so much easier to see. And it'd be so fun, for instance, oh my god, that would be fun to go live on a Zoom and like compete with friends on group. I'm such a competitive guy. Type 261. Yeah, I'm really out of shape. But I also had a Christmas lunch yesterday, so just that I could do 261 jumps, I'm already pretty happy. I'm not happy sometimes with the Apple Watch. in terms of how fast it calculates the heart rate. It's like it's not calculating it at all. It's taking way too long. And it's not 101. I think I'm way beyond. Maybe I need to put it on tighter. Oh, I need to check my messages. Check my messages in case someone needs me. Give me just 1 second. Good. Good. No one needs me. Okay, this was not good. Phone was hitting me. Let's get to at least this 300 jumps. There's one thing that I love about being here is the air, especially now when it's raining. Oh, so nice and clean. I think that I did get to 293. Let's do 7 more just to get to 300. Feel good. Did a lot more than 7. I did 77. Okay, I need a break. So yeah, I know this might look super unconventional to some people, the way I'm doing this live, but there's one thing that we learned in 2020 is that health is key. So I really don't mind putting myself out there and talking to everybody about health and fitness and sports. Also because there's fewer things I love in life. Definitely for me, technology has helped me a ton to stay active, and I think in the future it's only gonna help me more, since I just don't feel comfortable, of course, going to gyms or meeting with other people. And I think there's going to be a big opportunity to build a Apple Fitness kind of service in other languages. Because for me, even if I'm fluent or almost native speaker, English speaker, I'm still love to hear a good trainer in Italian or even Spanish, or even like Portuguese. So I think there's a massive opportunity there. And I just realized I might want to hire somebody to transcribe what I just said all over here, so I need to take notes because I really don't feel like, otherwise it just feels like work. Those were some of my considerations. I have all my fitness apps on iPhone. I don't really have them organized here. I'm gonna put this on, it's a little bit cold. And the other thing, that's what I didn't like about Apple Fitness. So I mean, all those other ones are improvements, to see, do it with friends and third-party app ecosystem. But what I really didn't like is that I have an a compatible Apple TV, a TV that is compatible with Apple TV, Samsung, and it was not streaming to that. So like, Apple is always like super worried about anyone stealing their content. It's like kind of like there's so many ways to get around that, but you're just making life harder for people like me that pay for the service. So So yeah, I would say like Apple, make it compatible with TVs that are compatible with Apple TV. So many times I'm using the word compatible. I did too many jumps, so now I felt like my legs were a little bit stiff, and playing around with the ball might help. Can't wait till I'm gonna be able to call up some friends and play some sports. Tennis I could still play, but of course today it's raining, so it just can't be done. But yeah, it's gonna be great when this is gonna be over. Maybe another topic about health and fitness, since we're on this, more on the medical side, is that I'll admit, at the cost of sounding super stupid and ignorant, that you know, just because most of the technologies, first generation technologies, have issues. You know, I was thinking out loud and saying like, I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this vaccine. But then I was listening to some podcasts, and you know, they were making the point that we had huge technological advancements to be able to do a vaccine in 1 year instead of typical 10 years. So like, not to take the vaccine would be totally stupid versus society. And the other point that we're mentioning is that from an empirical perspective, the biggest issues with vaccine have been found within like, you know, few minutes or hours or most days, like, you know, rarely weeks from when the vaccine was done. So basically there's really no big risk, since they've already been testing the vaccine on people for like 2 months and stuff, you know. So basically based on that, can't wait for us to all get vaccines and be over with this. I hope we're gonna appreciate again the chance to like hug and kiss and touch each other, because it's been really tiring this year without that, especially for us Italians. We thrive on touch and on contacts. It's so funny, like, and I'm still touchy-feely, but I actually realized that compared to Italians, I'm not as much. When I got back here with some friends that were like, you know, touching me too much when they were speaking, because people here, basically when you're speaking, they just can like hit you on your side as they're talking, just to call the attention the whole time. You know, they're going like this, just like I'm speaking, and they're touching you. And I guess I was doing that to my Finnish friends and colleagues, and then the Americans, you know, while I was away for those, whatever it was, like 15 years almost. And 20 years if we count Roma Milan, when I was out. And so, by the way, I just realized I should start every live with saying who I am and what is this. And so I realized, like, I also started to like not like too much physical contact, especially not so much not like, I just not used to it anymore. And then if I'm speaking and somebody's touching me, it's like I just lose focus. I can't even listen to them anymore. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it in terms of this health and fitness chat. It's 12:11 here. I think I want to shoot a little bit. I guess I'll just turn the camera to show you my shooting skills and just to. But I gotta say, this freaking iPhone is pretty insane. Oops, called up Siri without really wanting to. I love that it's supposed to be I'm testing that all the way. and yeah, just like the speed of like handling everything. It's been fantastic, definitely. It's a huge motivation to have like the latest iPhone and the latest AirPods and all of that for working out, and the latest Apple Watch. But yeah, I cannot find, my point was that I cannot find the same motivation coming from any of the Android headset, and I think there's a good opportunity for some Android OEM to basically emerge as a leader in that space, at least in the Android camp. Because I don't know, from what I've seen, I don't know anything. I haven't seen anyone out there that every time my left shoot is terrible. So I'm gonna what else? I think that's it. So, oh, that's their thing. Actually, a LinkedIn friend reached out to me and said, "Oh, I read you said a lot of bad things about Technogym. Technogym used to be my favorite brand in terms of equipment. Now it's like, for me, it's not existing. Like, for me, Technogym doesn't exist. I will never buy anything. I will never recommend anyone to buy it. To be honest, even if this is a LinkedIn friend I want to talk to, I'm at the point where I might tell her, like, look, I don't want to talk about technology. I have such bad experiences. Like, too many. Just so. Yeah, I think my point was about like customer service, you know, that no matter what you're doing, if you have a really bad customer service, oh yeah, I remember to your point. If you have really bad customer service, no matter how much somebody likes your brand, and if they have multiple experiences, you know, they might just say like out of principle, like, I never want to hear from you again. Let's see what will happen if she will convince me anyways to even talk. I'm like beyond that point. So after Technogym, I'm like, okay, I want to figure out what's my brand in terms of treadmill and bike and stuff like that. And I guess Peloton is the one. A good friend of mine from Bay Area who's really top guy in health tech, Aritula, told me that Peloton app is amazing, so I should definitely try that. And yeah, that was one thing that I again, I didn't mention that. Let's just call them the worst health company in Italy and most of the world. So yeah, I gotta try the Peloton app. I don't know if any of you have tried Peloton apps. Unfortunately, Peloton is not sold in Italy. I was this close from ordering in Germany and driving to Germany, but unfortunately, with the COVID, it's not possible because that's the closest country here in Italy where I can get a Peloton. But otherwise, I'm really curious to hear your thoughts about like, what are your favorite treadmill and, you know, bikes and whatever other rowers brands. It's kind of like me. Nordic track, but that's the problem with this. It's really hard to shop for this kind of health equipment if you're not trying it, you know. So I think what they should do is that they should set up some clubs with their equipment and you know, make money back based on that franchise, you know, with some local investor, of course, with some franchisee, but then basically, you know, be a branded store so that then that's the way they can sell the equipment, you know. Maybe there's a little bit less incentive for the gym owner to push the sale of equipment. But actually, I think if you work out a lot at home, you'll probably still go to the gym for doing some courses and stuff. You know, few people I think they have space at home for a personal gym. And that's another. Yeah, I think I had it in the back of my mind, but I never spoke about that publicly in terms of how hard it is to shop for gym equipment. Because you really, unless you try it, like, I have no idea. Yeah, and if you see in like most gyms, there's like too many different equipments from different brands, and it's just like, as a consumer, it's a bit of a weird experience. Unless, you know, there's some brands that are like the best in some particular tools. Like, it's weird how this chat keeps logging me out. You know, like the rower, maybe there's a brand that is better with that, or the stair climber. I mean, that I could understand, right? Because not all the brands can do all the. I improved so much in this pallet jar. Oh, that was bad. Yeah, I really would like to see the chat. Maybe I should try to just put a little chat comment just to test. See if it gets to my Discord. Doesn't look like. Yeah, also doesn't look like it's working because the last thing was from September. Can't think of anything else much to say about health, tech, and fitness. So make sure you do your workout. Ah, very cool. So there's a bot mode with the platform that I'm using, where basically all the comments were sent to one platform. Will be sent to all the other ones. Ah, perfect. Actually, it is working. Great. Cool. This was good test. So actually, I can go live and check the feedback straight on Discord. Cool. What else? I mean, I think in general, right now it's still like a solitary experience, also because of COVID right now, but also because of the tech, the health tech is still too solitary. And I actually, yeah, I forgot to mention the other thing, which of course I don't have it with me, that's why I forgot. Actually, I'm not even gonna mention their brand because I'm mad at them because their iPhone app is not working. But it's, and then maybe you can text me if you're interested to know what it is. I am using it quite a bit and it does really help me. It's basically a little bike you put below your desk, which helps to, you know, while you're sitting, of course you need to have one of those chairs without the wheels, helps you just stay a little bit active while you're sitting and when, you know, you're forced to like do some work. And I can tell how when I'm cycling, it does think better and work better. So there's definitely some positive sides of actually using that versus just sitting down for like an hour. But yeah, like again, that's another situation in which I prefer to use the iPhone app big time because it's connected to my health data and Apple Health data and the Apple Watch. But the iPhone app does not connect. And again, they ask me like, what iPhone are you using? What software are you using? What software release? And I'm like, I'm using the latest, the greatest. So it's really not about that. I suppose I need to uninstall it. I'll try to do that. Let's see if I manage to make it work. Because yeah, if it's not connected to my Apple Health and Watch, I just do it someplace because I'm not closing my rings. I should maybe. Been wanting to do this for a while, so maybe I can double check here on on Android if I can install the app for this Adidas ball. Yeah, so I think they didn't have it anymore, like it was not available for download anymore, which is like one of the most, like I would ask them for the money back. Adidas ball app. Oh, there you go. This was from 2005, and I'm just pretty sure that it's not available anymore. Yeah, they really should have like. I really don't like Adidas. I love Nike, as you can tell. And when stuff like that happens, then it's really like, hi coach. Oh. So yeah, basically the app for this ball is that will tell you it was removed from the App Store. I guess for Android it's a little bit easier to process. Luckily on but it's actually scary to download an APK because there could be viruses and stuff. It's not that important. This ball deflating after some time. So it looks like it's more deflated now. So those were my thoughts. To be honest, I think I might do an Apple workout, Apple Fitness workout now, and really enjoyed thinking about health and fitness. Like I said, especially during these days, it's super important. Glad I was able to do at least 300 jumps. Shouldn't have overdone it. Might have done more. Maybe I'll do them later. And that's it. It was like a 50-minute episode. Though I got no comments, I really don't care. I realize going live is just away from the but it's super important topics like health and tech and fitness. So okay, I'm gonna go do a workout. Stay active, close your rings. See you next time. That's what the Apple guys say. Take care. And I love that they say the same thing after every workout. It's just like predictable. You're still hoping they would say something different, but you're happy they're saying the same thing. They're just like, yeah, let's do it again. You know, Apple, their level of quality is just on point. I was just writing how I saw, that was the one, I'll close on this. I read this article about how Tim Cook, which is definitely not my favorite leader, I mean, definitely not even a leader I look up to, he refused to give Elon Musk a meeting, and it's like, that's mean, that's bad, that's a loser attitude. You know, when Elon was in a bad time and he wanted to sell, he was doing really badly with Model 3, and it's like, you know, obviously you're either being a jerk, either you're scared that he's gonna take your place, which would have been better. It would have been more fun to see what Elon would do with Tesla, Apple, and SpaceX all together. We might get to the sun, to another galaxy with all that money and technology, instead of just sitting the cash in the soap. But still, Apple is the best for me in terms of quality and just technology, and we just got all the latest Apple stuff for one of our developers. We're actually soon going to be launching a Apple desktop app. It's gonna be my first, and I'm super excited about that. It's gonna be an app to manage different chat apps all in one, different accounts and different messaging apps. And yeah, he was also like, oh, I'm glad you let me have it, because you pushed me to have it, because it's first he wasn't really he didn't agree, but yeah, just quality is all there is. The fact that you do an app and you keep updating it, it's important. Yeah, that's why I like when Android freaks and Android lovers say, why do you like Apple? I'm like, yeah, just the quality is still unbeatable. Okay, sorry. Gotta go do some Apple Fitness. Stay active, close your rings, blah blah. Ciao.